Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about kinetics of fluid particles reaction system. The models are involving in it. So yesterday we discussed about various heterogeneous reaction systems, non-catalytic reaction system. Now we will see the kinetics of a fluid particle reactions, the models involving in it. There are, of course, the kinetics of fluid particles reaction system. We are going to deal with the non-catalytic heterogeneous reactions in which a gas or liquid is brought in contact with a solid and reacts with the solid to transform into product. This is what generally will occur. Fluid particle reactions yield either fluid or solid product, and thus may be given in a previous stoichiometric equation. We have discussed it, heterogeneous reaction system. In case of such reactions, means fluid particle reaction system, we have two different cases to consider. One is the particle size remains unchanged during this reaction. The particle size remains unchanged during this reaction. This will occur when a solid particles contains large amount of inert materials which remain as a non-flaking ash, or a firm product material is formed by the reactions. So some examples of roasting of a sulfide ore in air to yield metal oxides. So these are all some schematic representation where when the reaction undergoes, that is the interaction between a reaction between fluid and the particle system. So where the time goes, you look at the particle sizes remains unchanged. Okay. So another cases, the particle size with changes with the progress of the reaction. The particle sizes continuously changes with the course of a reactions. Means that the particle decreases in size. You just look at the schematic representation, which decreases in size, okay, during the course of the reaction until it disappears. Okay, so this will happen. A flaking ash or product material is formed. Some flaking ash or product material is formed, or some pure amount of solids is used in the reaction. The pure solid is used in the reaction. Some examples for this cases: carbon react with sulfur. You get the product of carbon disulfide. This is one case. Or the production of water gas by steam of coal, or the burning of carbon in air. These are all some examples of the second case, that is the particle sizes changing during the course of the reactions. And for this case, while we are developing a kinetic model for particular reaction system, while we are considering particle size is not changing and particle size is changing during the course of the reaction, we must identify an appropriate kinetic model. Every conceptual picture or model describing the progress of the reaction has its own mathematical representation. That means it's rate equations. Therefore, if we select a model, we have to accept its rate equation, and vice versa. If a model matches closely with what really takes place, then it is rate equation will closely predict and describe the actual kinetics of the reaction, where if a model differs widely from the what really takes place, then its rate equation will be useless. So remember that it is worthless to select the model which involves too many mathematical complications, too many mathematical equations, even though it is very closely mirrors reality. So that one must understand to select such cases, that is selection of appropriate kinetic model. So there are many kinetic model have been developed for the progress of the reaction within a single solid particle. To describe the process of a non-catalytic reaction of particles with the surrounding fluids, we consider the most commonly used two types. One is progressive conversion model, another one is shrinking unreacted core model. So what is progressive conversion model? These are all some assumptions we have. Some of course we are going to use some mathematical expression. Some limiting conditions used to be there. So that remember that this model assumes that the reactant gas enters and reacts throughout the particle at all times. Okay, so means that reaction proceeds continuously throughout the particle, so that the rate of the reaction is different at different locations within the particle. So some other assumption, you just go through it, but the takeaway message in this progressive conversion model is this model assumes that the reactant gas enters and reacts throughout the particle at all times, so that the location in the solid particle or where the reaction occurs, the location at which the rate of reaction is keeps on varying. And another important model is shrinking core model. So this model assumes the reaction first begins at the outer surface, you just look at the schematic representation. The concentration profile of the schematic representation is clearly noted here, so that you just look at you just see here, this model assumes that from this schematic representation we can have some conclusion. This model assumes that the reaction first begins at the outer surface of the solid particle and deeper layer do not take part in the reaction until all the out layer has transformed into solid or gaseous product. So gradually the reaction zone then moves inward continuously, reducing the size of the core of unreacted solid. This is what core of unreacted solid, it is continuously reduces. Okay, so during the course of the reaction, while all the outer layer particle is consumed by the reactions. Okay, during the reactions. So these are all some important model. Here at a particular instant of a time, the solid particle comprises of a core surrounding by an envelope. This is called the core is the unreacted reactant, which is shrinks with respect to the size. So this model referred to as shrinking unreacted core model. So these are all some important models. Remember that we have a progressive conversion model and certain assumptions leads here, and another model is shrinking unreacted core model. So of course we are going to use a shrinking unreacted model because this model is closely approximate the reality. Okay, so this shrinking unreacted core model, the developing of kinetic rate expression, we will see in next class. So now you can able to list the various models involving in the developing mathematical expression for the kinetic of fluid particle reaction system. Name some there. One is progressive conversion model and another one is shrinking core model. So we will see how the mathematical expression come into play in next class. Thank you.